yourself, please?
Well, I'm Caitlin, and this is my llama Poppy. She's just about a year old. I've been showing her ever since she was a baby, and surprisingly, llamas are actually really smart. A lot of people see them as just somebody that you would have out in a pasture, not something that can figure out everything. Llamas are just as smart as dogs, if not smarter. We do agility shows with them, just like you would with the dogs, and also a fancier show where, of course, we get dressed up, they get dressed up and look pretty, walk around the ring all fancy. They're very smart animals. They have been known to guard herds of sheep as well, and they're actually very well known for fighting off large animals like not necessarily a bear, but more of a mountain lion or coyotes. We had a lady that we show with up in Acton whose llama fought off a pack of wild dogs, and it was an older one as well. So they're very great animals, very smart, relatively inexpensive. If anybody's ever owned a horse before, it's not quite as much because they don't require as much upkeep, and they're just really great, smart animals. They bond with you, they have their own personalities, they're fantastic. I wouldn't trade them for anything. Are
they a social animal because they're a herd animal?
Yes, very. And they love their friends. Yes, they have their own little person that they like inside the herd that they stay with, and you know, their best friend. They bond very quickly.
Okay, and you know, when everybody else is getting hamsters and rabbits and dogs and cats, what happened to you?
I had a friend who needed me to show an animal, and since I had already worked with horses, she figured it would be an easy transition, and it kind of was, and then 1 went to 2 and 2 went to 3. So it becomes a habit and an addiction, and it's great. Just like a really big hamster.
Well, you know, a horse is, you know, it's another person, member of the family, and there's a lot of upkeep, and it needs a lot of room. How does this compare to a horse?
It's very similar, actually. They are just like part of your family. They form a bond with you. They like to be around you. They have their own attitude, and they do need just as much space as a horse would. They do like to run, they like their exercise, and you would obviously need more than just one because they like having their family with them. So it would require a little bit of space. I would say an acre maybe, so that you can have a pen for them all and keep them all happy and exercised.
Okay, so you must have been pretty popular in high school. Everybody wanted to come over and look at you.
Not a lot of people knew I had llamas until a little while after I graduated, because our yearbook came to the Antelope Valley Fair where we were showing and put my picture in there with my llamas, and they were like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, when can we come see one? So everybody that I work with now knows, and they're like, oh my gosh, when can I find one? You know, how much does it cost to get one? I really want one. So it's growing, definitely.
Okay, thank you very much.
Not a problem.